The full moon. For centuries it has fixed its steely gaze on mankind from afar. It has been a guide, a muse, a source of fascination, and a source of madness. Though studied and revered throughout the millennia, there is still much to be learned. And to the uninformed and unprotected, the risks are diverse and ever-present and should not be taken lightly. So be warned and be safe. Share this tale with those you love, and perhaps you shall be spared the mind-bending results of the Lunar Effect!
It's absolutely insanity.
It is. It's crazy, but
insanity.
You get some good people, you get some bad people.
It's so much fun. There's so many people that come out just to have a good time and come out and drink and moon the Amtrak.
We had the first one at 7:35 this morning.
That's right, yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you? It's the mooning of the Amtrak.
Right. You go to Target, you get your quick release Velcro pants, and you go for it.
Pretty good, huh?
Anyway, welcome to Laguna Niguel, man. This is the home of
This is
the mooning of the Amtrak.
mooning of the Amtrak, Laguna Niguel, California.
Make sure you get this.
We will.
Our club's been doing this stuff for 7 years in conjunction with the bar. The bar's been doing it a lot longer. But
28 years. We've been doing the mooning.
So we made it organized chaos at its best. So that's why it's so organized. Thanks to us. Thank you very much. And we appreciate all the people come out and support this thing. Okay.
Hi, welcome to our wonderful city of Laguna Niguel. My name is David Russell Oren. I'm also known as DRO, D-R-O, which are my initials. I've lived here in Laguna Niguel for 31 years. I own the local printing company here, and I'm also currently the secretary of the Chamber of Commerce, have been a member of the Chamber of Commerce for 25 years. I don't know the reason why we became a planned community. I just know that we are, and it's a very nice place to have it as a planned community. All of our streets are very nice here, which I'm sure that if you've driven our streets, you've noticed that they're very well maintained.
I'm Rory Sims with Prudential California Realty. I'm a luxury realtor here in Orange County, and right now we're on the steps of Ritz Cove, which is one of the most sought after neighborhoods here in South Orange County. The average type of family might be a business owner, probably has had some history of working in Orange County already, might have 2 to 3 children and looking to raise their kids in a fairly insulated area.
I am the bead lady. I am here at this, well, it's not New Orleans, but it is Laguna Niguel Mardi Gras. It is mooning the Amtrak train. Well, there are a lot of men that buy them just to give them to the girls if they, lift up their tops. Well, there's some pretty boobs around here today, I'm 66 years old. I'm past that age. But I still moon the train. I wouldn't miss that. I'll be here every year until maybe my wheelchair days.
The railroad runs just a few hundred feet behind this building, and on Camino Capistrano, which is the next street closer to the freeway, once a year there is an annual Moon the Amtrak event. I don't know how it got started.
You know how this started?
Please tell me how it started.
All right, 28 years ago, you had 3 guys sitting at that Mugs Away bar.
One guy said to his buddies, I want to make a bet. Well, what have you got to offer?
He and whoever would go out and moon the train.
No, I'll run across the street and moon the train.
You go outside and moon the next train, and I will buy the next round of beers. 2 guys went out here, mooned the train when they came by.
Following year, 3 guys wanted to bet. So the same group came down, but they brought their friends. And now it's like, no, you gotta moon the train twice at least. And you can get your free beer. Well, it grew into hundreds and now we have thousands of people.
I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, but I moved out here in 1974, and a few years, I'd say 1979, wasn't it? Yeah. The first mooning took place, and I gotta tell you, I was impressed with that first year. I've been here 23 years out of 26, and I like the naked women.
Well, they don't suck. The naked women are good.
So you were at the very first event?
Probably the
I
second
think it was
or third.
the second one.
Second one?
Yeah, the word got out and I was a little slow. I didn't know it was going to be like a lot of fun.
You've been a little slow for years.
I have.
That's not important right now.
Yeah, it comes from alcohol consumption. Yeah.
It's just a good time. And
Organized chaos. Someone's got to keep it in control.
It's a lot of bikers. A lot of bikers involved. We've been selling hamburgers and stuff for the last 4 or 5 years. Most of us have been attending this for quite a few, 12, 13, 14 years. It's just a good time. You know, come out, have fun, watch people pull their pants down, watch the Amtrak go by.
Watch the girls flash.
Girls flash.
Out here in Southern California, a lot of the motorcycle community supports each other, okay?
Yes.
And since we are the local club, they come out here to hang out with us because we know we're going to show them a good time. They appreciate it. We've never had no problems, no incidences, because we get along. Our community is one of brotherhood, all right? We all get along. So that's why you see other guys with other patches and a lot of other people, because they're not intimidated, because we are a family-oriented motorcycle group.
We're left alone pretty much down there, which is kind of different for California. It's great, you know, and left to our own devices, people have a good time, and we've been policing ourselves the whole time, and everything's great.
This is a pretty popular biker bar because there's not, you know, like Kate said, there's not a lot of biker bars in South Orange County. There's basically this and Big Helen's, but you know, bikers are welcome here, and we're friends with all the bikers. We have the Eagles that, you know, do all the parking, and you know, they barbecue and hang out and help us out.
It's not offending anyone. It's off the beaten track, so if people don't want to be here, they don't have to be here, and that's the main thing, you know. It's a little bit of freedom of choice. Not many freedoms left these days, so this is just a little piece of that freedom, I think.
We belong to a Red Hat Society, which is a group of women 50 and older that get together and go out and just do crazy things like we're doing today and have lots of fun.
We go to theaters and shows and Laguna Beach, and they have, what did they have on Laguna Beach last year? The Pageant of the Masters, and we go as a group as Pageant of the Masters, and a couple weeks ago we went to Saddleback College up here to see performance. So we do fun stuff, strictly fun. You talk to bikers with the biggest tattoos and everybody is nice, and it's just plain fun.
It's a little wild.
Great camaraderie. It's great camaraderie.
Really,
yes.
Wild later in the day.
But then I go home.
I think it's just the open-mindedness of a good community coming together and letting you do things one day a year that you would be in big trouble for doing any other day. Today's our anniversary. Got married 6 years ago. Missed the mooning because of it, but we're back.
And all our friends, all our family.
That lets you go pretty much, you know, all day just being who you are, who you want to be, and not really, you know, give you a hard time about it. One year there was a couple people having sex out here in the street, so that was, yeah, that was different. Leave it at that, so.
So how many people were out here in '79?
Maybe about 200.
Yeah.
Max.
And how many people are we seeing out here today?
Probably close to 3,000.
Yeah.
2 to 3,000.
2 to 3,000 people. They didn't have a fence, and so the train would come by, and you know, when you moon the train, you could hear the sound like.
It was your butt cheeks hitting the side of the train. It was good.
Yeah.
The people themselves in the train will moon us back. Amtrak is the busiest day of the year. It's hard to get tickets to get on these trains, northbound, southbound. So yeah, it's a great event.
I love seen people's white masses. Can't resist it, you know? Something better than a big white poopy butt.
When I first came to Laguna Niguel, the population was just a little over 4,000 people. We're now at 60,000 people plus. I can remember the first time I came here, Crown Valley Parkway didn't go through to the ocean. There were some white poles in the ground with a cable across there, and I walked the dirt cow trail out to the ocean.
The lowest price listing here in Ritz Cove is $4.2 million, and it literally goes up as high as someone would like to pay. It's not uncommon to see a $30 or $40 million listing in beachfront prime real estate here in Orange County.
What keeps us here is the family atmosphere, the beautiful weather, the beaches.
It's hard to afford it, but there's nothing better than this.
Well, coming from Seattle is just a really big culture shock, and it's just people's priorities are different, and people's ideas of what life is about is really different to me. Yeah, in Seattle, I mean, you could be unique looking and beautiful at the same time, but here everybody has to look the same and drive the same thing and wear the same thing. You know what I mean?
The city's pretty well built out now. There's, as nearly as I can recall, we only have one development that's still under construction, and when that development is completed, I don't think there's any land left to build in Laguna Niguel, so if you want to be here, you're probably going to have to pay the price. The one thing that is under consideration is the redevelopment of where you're sitting right now. This is called the Gateway Project, and this is a long-term project. City Council has wisely passed an ordinance that allows the landlords here, the property owners, to make a decision how they'd like to use the property, but it's geared toward a multi-use where you're going to have condominiums on top of businesses here. I would say over the next 5 to 10 years that you'll see some major redevelopment going on in this area. If you come back 10 years from now, I don't think you'll recognize this area.
I don't know. I'd be hard pressed to actually see that because you have the train tracks on this side, you got the freeway on the other side, and I don't know if people are going to put up.
Here.
Yeah, in between the two. Yeah.
It'd be a little noisy.
I don't know if that'll fly or not.
That would suck. It really suck because I would have no place for my bar that I built for this. That would suck.
I don't. I think that's. I mean, come on. Why in this area right here? This is all industrial. This is great. You know, you don't have to be doing it right here. No, I don't think it's right.
You know, basically the population will have to vote on it before they could go ahead and proceed with that. You know, so I'm sure if we could do like what do they call that?
If you build it, we'll burn it.
Exactly. There you go. That works.
From what I've read, I think that probably will affect it. I'm sure that the businesses and the people who would be in the new area probably would object to it, and Moon the Amtrak may move down the track farther to some other city. I don't know.
The only reason people know this bar's here is because of the mooning. I tell people I work at Mugs Away, they're like, where do you work? I'm like, do you know the mooning? Oh, you work at that bar.
People know Mugs.
Exactly.
It's the only reason people know Mugs.
Exactly.
There's no way. If they got rid of the mooning or whatever, there's no way.
Yeah, it's tradition. It's like historic.
Well, I haven't had a chance to attend the event myself. I think, though, that it's pretty much a natural evolution of what you get when you have a large amount of alcohol consumption with a train passing by. I think before you know it, someone's bound to moon the train, and that just seems like good business sense for them to make it into a full-blown festival.
Favorite memories from years past?
Oh, let's see. There was driving naked on the top of my van. It's like a moon roof, you know, and I'm sitting there with a bottle of champagne, stark naked. We've got the sliding glass door, but we got 5 people mooning out the side. We got another person mooning out the passenger side, and a good-looking gal driving the car, you know.
Have you been up against the fence?
I don't personally get up against the fence, but for my lily white skin, I'd probably get a nice little suntan with a fence pattern on the back, so no, I haven't. Last year I got accused in the newspaper of being up there with some red hat society ladies, you know, and I think they sell newspapers when they see a reputable biker club up there, they go, oh wow, they were there. And and none of us, in fact, moving the train all day long, you know.
My favorite memory of 6 years at the Amtrak was the first time my wife put her ass up on that fence. She's done it once, just once. But she comes every year.
It's a very fun event, but it is Southern California. This is the closest thing to Mardi Gras that you'll get in California. You guys will be getting a lot of more documentation as you go that will definitely back this play up, all right? So.
City Council is talking about getting rid of this as a light industrial area and turning into like condos and stores and things. And how would you feel about that?
Again, completely apathetic. Because here's the deal. Whether Mugs Away is here or not, there will be an event here. Let's say in 3 years, this is all gone. Now they're developing houses. There will still be X amount of people who will come down here, stand right over your left shoulder, and drop their pants. For a train. Why would you not care about anything else? I don't know.
That's great, guys. Thanks a lot.
Hey, no worries.
Enjoy the rest of your day.